I get asked every week on a lot of radio that I do nationally about the number of products that are thrown at people, advertised heavily, as to what is the best. What's the best one to take? Should I take some fish oil? Should I take some ginkgo? Should I take some glucosamine? What's best? And I think if we could package up that simple request into one product only, Anthogenol would be right at the top of the list, and if it wasn't at the top, it would be very, very close. It's designed to feed the absolute basis of life that we all have, which is capillaries. They're the little tubes that feed our blood vessels constantly, feed our brain, feed our muscles, feed our bones. So if we can look after them the best way we can, through all the insults they have because of oxidative stress, the diets we have, sunshine, all those things that we know aren't particularly good for us, then it will help us age well. It will help us stay as well as we possibly can as we age, without seeing that particular parts of our bodies just break down because of oxidative stress. So Anthogenol is the sort of product that you can take at any stage to help your skin, to help your brain, to help your blood vessels, your heart, your bones. And comments, feedback I get back are often from a person who, say, uses a moisturiser in the shower as soon as they've had a shower and they've dried off, and that's the best time to apply a moisturiser. But Anthogenol users tell me that need to immediately apply a moisturiser is nowhere near as evident, often within weeks of starting Anthogenol once a day. And it's the sort of thing that needs to be taken regularly to get the best benefit. And it's interesting, another comment I get, particularly from middle-aged women who I prescribe it to, is that they have comments about how their skin and their hair glows. And there's no greater comment that you can give a person than to comment how well they look. I was asked at a training recently if I take Anthogenol. I'd be stupid if I didn't. Yes, of course I do. My wife, who's a pharmacist, does, and we've been taking it for years. If I travel, I take it. It just seems to be the sort of thing that, to me, is an all-embracing lifestyle support that we underestimate with its simplicity. It's not a fly-by-night product. It's been around. The research here, according to Jack Muscalia's book, started in 1945. It's been proven as effective over and over and over again. We're talking here about fine particles, very fine particles of antioxidant material out of, in fact, he's taken it from grapeseed extract. It's very, very, very finely tuned, very finely filtered almost. Things that the particle sizes that aren't shown clinically to make a difference are actually filtered out. And that's what sets Anthogenol apart from every single grapeseed product in the world. This takes grapeseed therapy to a brand new level.
No.
None at all, Emily. Absolutely none at all. I know in natural therapies we get bombarded with suspicion and uncertainty as to whether a natural therapy can interfere with a drug. And let's be quite frank here. Most good natural therapies have been used by humankind for a long, long, long time. Many of the drugs we have today are really just new arrivals on the market. So, whereas a drug will give an instant result one way or the other, sometimes good, sometimes bad, natural therapies of all types are very, very gentle. Anthogenol is a perfect example. It blends, it balances, it restabilises, it nurtures, and all of those aspects are very important for anybody who might be considering taking a one-a-day Anthogenol. Yes, you can. In fact, it will help prescription medication. So people on cholesterol-lowering medicines see enormous benefits here in the LDL and HDL, the bad and the good cholesterol balances. Most of the arguments about cholesterol levels these days focus on the total cholesterol, but more and more science is showing that if we can minimise the oxidation of bad cholesterol, and there's that word again, oxidation, if we can minimise the oxidation of the bad cholesterol particles, then it helps our cholesterol levels overall. So cholesterol in itself is not bad. We need to maximise the use of the good and the bad by preventing oxidation, another thing that Anthogenol does. Yes, of course, remembering that a pregnant woman has enormous demands on her physical stores, on her blood vessels and on her iron reserves. So anything that we can do to help capillary circulation into a fetus through the umbilical cord has to be beneficial. Anthogenol has no animal material at all. It's from grapeseed, so it is therefore gluten-free and absolute okay for vegetarians.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks for your time, Gerald.
Absolute pleasure. And remember, one a day.